Welcome to Video Game Witch Hunt. Put your work pants on, because there's choring to be done. We got to figure out what it is about this game that sent parents and politicians alike on a witch hunt. Did the game actually deserve that treatment? Today we're talking about Manhunt. No, not that Manhunt. Initially released in 2003 to equal amounts of parental disgust and critical acclaim, infamous developer Rockstar Games' magnum opus of pain has been heralded by some as an absolute must-play and others as evil incarnate. By the way, this is absolutely not the last time you will hear about Rockstar on this channel.
Maybe you got rid of that old yee-yee-ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick.
They've built a career on coming a pubes width away from getting their game banned. So what is it that causes a title called The Clockwork Orange of video games by the Chicago Tribune to be met with such overwhelming controversy? A little bit of the old ultra-violence. I remember reading about Manhunt and GamePro, and to be totally honest, the idea of torture isn't entertaining to me in any way. So anything that seems exceptionally cruel is a real turnoff when I'm looking for a game to spend my yard mowing money on. I was probably too busy playing Knights of the Old Republic and OG Call of Duty to care anyway. So when I looked at it in the magazine, I looked at it with kind of a teenage reverence, in awe that such supreme violence existed in a video game. But that's the extent of my personal experience with Manhunt. You play a death row inmate named Cash. He's a real classy fella.
To your apartment, drive!
Your first experience as Cash is coming to after his sentence was supposedly carried out. Much to his surprise, I'm sure. But we don't get to learn how Cash feels about the situation, as he is immediately berated by the disembodied voice of the director.
Hey, tough guy, wake up. You're not dead.
While he is almost certainly dealing with a hangover that could level a Canadian bull moose from the drug cocktail they used to sedate him to the point that he appeared dead. The director is masterfully voiced by Brian Cox. Who is that, you ask? Well, you might know him as Captain O'Hagan in Super Troopers.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
But he was also in a movie called Manhunter. What? Where he played Hannibal Lecter. I had never heard of this movie. Probably because it was eclipsed by the legendary performance of Anthony Hopkins.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
But I watched the trailer, and I think I'm going to have to give it a watch. Anyway, back to the game. The director serves as your guide, your spiritual Sherpa, if you will. Although it's pretty clear early on that he's only interested in your survival so long as it's necessary to create his nasty-ass snuff film. Cash is pitted against various murder gangs, each with a super fun theme, like the Smileys and the Hoods and the violent inbred racists. The gangs get progressively more disturbing, which makes for a great Heart of Darkness, Apocalypse Now kind of vibe. Cash himself is no innocent, but the player does have the option of rescuing his family at one point in the game, so maybe he's not all bad? Yeah, or maybe he is. But we're here to find out if Manhunt is guilty of anything. Is Manhunt violent? Yes. Is Manhunt detrimental to children? No. It was never intended for or available for sale to children. At the end of the day, it's just a game that was intended for and sold exclusively to a mature audience. So I find Rockstar innocent of all charges of witchcraft and child endangerment. For now. We are definitely not done with Rockstar. But would I recommend it now? If you like a slow, stealthy game that really rewards patience, then yeah, give it a try. It's pretty cool. But if you're not into that, it might be a little bit frustrating. But I think it's still worth checking out. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and consider subscribing right here. Also, it would be super dope if you'd let me know in the comments what game you'd like to see next, because I plan on doing more of these. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Okay! You win! Let me live and I'll help you! I swear!